What's going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Ra. It's IamMagic, his opponent today in the red color, playing as Oranos. It's Ayah. The map is Anatolia, and this is a best of 7 showmatch between Magic and Ayah, hosted by Trustify. And yes, the map is Anatolia, the Egyptians' favorite map and Egyptians' favorite map. The reason why this map is so good for Egypt is because not only do you start with 2 gold mines, but you can also get all of this fish, and still advance before 6 minutes. And beyond that, then once you have secured your economy for the good times, the center of the map is where all the gold is. So that if you get map control, which tends to happen as Egypt for a portion of the game, you can gold starve and just win the game in that moment. So we'll see if Magic does any of the things we've just said then, or if he goes home. Because if he does lose this game, that is the end for him. And Ayah will have claimed a victory over the great Magic. But Ayah is playing Oranos, and this is also probably one of the worst maps for Oranos. I know we said somewhere towards the front of this best of series it's like if you look at a map and you look at the god matchups and you look at the players, you can probably like 9 times out of 10 guess who's going to win just based off the maps, and the matchups. But we will see. We will see what happens to him. Ayah may come up with some sort of wild strategy where he can pressure everything. You can do if you get a lot of damage done to this side, and you basically all in this side, and then you go for like 4 town centers or 3 town centers of map control, you can win this one with Oranos. Oranos does have like a ridiculously strong early to mid game, and if you can just control this for long enough, chuck up the palaces everywhere, and then maybe get out of Titan, you can win these. I've seen it being done with like gods like Gaia, who can't put that early pressure on. They can just like put buildings up everywhere and control the map with the Gaia Lush and getting a time out. Oranos does have the speedy units, so we'll see what happens there. For everyone playing at home, the build order for Oranos on water maps is going to be first villager goes to build the dock, goes to wood, you build 2 fishing ships, you put 2 villagers to food and 1 villager to wood, and you have two, and then you have and you start spamming out fishing ships, get a house. After the 2 fishing ships, you get a house, and then you get another villager, and then you start pumping out fishing ships till you have 6. Then you throw your temple down, you advance to the next age, you get another house down, and you throw down another 3 fishing ships. That is the gist. That is the gist. And we do see the villager has been spotted by the Oracle Scout, but Magic going to be coming over here to get this dock up, and I'm going to spot that one. He knows what's going on. He knows, and maybe he's happy about it, maybe he's not. Obviously, this is what Egyptian does, and this is Magic just playing textbook Egypt here. But Ayah is going to see what he can do. He's deleted his temple for some reason. Hello? He's got some more gold income to get the temple up. That temple's going to be late as well. We do see him getting it up with 3 villages, and he doesn't have the food to advance. He's going to have to force dump the fishing ships, which he will be doing. There is the temple going up now, and there's the Prometheus. 3 villages on gold and 4 villages on wood. Normally I've been seeing, normally we have 5 villages wood, 2 villages gold, because this villager then runs off to build the second dock, and you get 2 more fishing ship out, and that's the general gist there. I think I should have just put the temple up on this side though. Part of what makes this map or this all-in doable for an Oranos is you put the temple up over here, and then you get your Promethean to come in nice and close. But I didn't do that for some reason. So we'll see what happens. We are seeing the oracles come in, and they're going to instantly get Prometheus. Actually, they're a little bit early, aren't they? Still got an extra 80% to come in here. And that's the thing. And there we go. Labourer running away. Labourer running away. The dock getting taken down now. And Magic has got 6 fishing ship getting up a 4th dock. He's got a 5th dock on this side. Magic just knows he just has to hold on to this. The shockwave coming in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. You may be able to pick off some of these fishing ship, but he does get 3 docks up. And each one of these docks, if you look at the damage, they're basically worth 1.5 ships, so 1.5 bareems here. So he can just throw these fish into the dock, and then it is going to be a difficult one for Ayah to push through. Even if he picks up 1 dock, there's still 3 left. And we'll see if Magic is advancing. He's going through Tar. He's got all of these fishing ships. He's got 8 fishing ship on the top here. He's probably going to be able to build some cabinets or just go for a second town center if he chooses. So we'll see what his choice is. He is going for the second town center. He doesn't even care about this side. Given that he's already got access to this top water, Ayah really needs to... Yes, there he goes. Ayah really needs to get a dock up here. Get some bareems to just make sure that Magic has to fight for this even a little bit. And maybe try and pick up some units for himself. You don't want to overcommit to the water here as Oranos. I see this happening time and time again. And on Anatolia, it's much better. Well, what's the shifting sands? What did he do with it? Oh, he moved the units away from this location. Okay, nice one, nice one. But now his top side's getting killed. I'm not sure I understand it, to be honest. He could have shifted them into his base here. He has a pharaoh, he has a priest. But now Magic going to just build out 1 or 2 cabinets, and he's going to be able to defend this, I think. And these units for Ayah have to get out of here for the time being. Magic gets his town center up. Villagers are onto the lumber camp. Pharaoh and Magic coming in right now. One of these oracles will fall if he just has to target it there. And you do see Prometheans are going to be getting killed here. Promethean offspring as well going to get taken down nice and fast. Nice micro from Magic dealing the shared micro on that one there. And we do see this this dock slowly but surely going to be taken down. But look at all the bareems that Ayah is making. He's still making them. He needs to grab town centers right now and keep up with the boom from Magic, because this map is all about hitting that middle of the map at the right timing. Otherwise, things can go really, really south really, really quickly. Magic's actually a little bit short on the food here. Not sure what's going on there or what his plan is. He's built a couple of cabinets. He's still trying to basically force Ayah to stay on this side, and Ayah needs to not fall for it, because at the moment it looks like Magic is building more cabinets, but really he's only built 3. And that's okay. Ayah's smart. He hasn't built any more. There is a 4th one here. And actually looks like Magic is still building these cabinets out. And Ayah not building any, so that's good for him. But Ayah's grabbing his 2nd town center. He's going for his 3rd town center as well. So that's perfect. That's going to give him everything he needs. Pharaoh and Magic coming in though. Going to be able to pick up a villager here. Really nice job. The Pharaoh though, he's come into the range of the town center, and he's going to be taking a lot of damage. You have to Alt-S the Pharaoh. That's super important. There we go. You see how he leaves this in here? It's not quite close enough. He needs to get it closer. Yep, leaves this in here. Alt-S's. When this villager runs away, I was going to say he shouldn't run in. It looks like the Pharaoh was not Alt-S'd at all. So the Pharaoh actually just runs into his demise. But that's fine. And now the Wadget going to get almost surrounded there, but will run away. That's a nice little win for Magic as he's starting to get those cabinets out. And Ayah getting pushed back. Ayah's still not building bareems over here. And it's looking like Magic is going to come in with a really strong lead at this point in the game, which is not what you want to be seeing if you are an Oranos fan here. It's looking like Magic... I think Magic needs to maybe just... go Heroic Age, right? If you can get Heroic Age here, maybe get Shadoof and build some farms. He really doesn't need all this wood. Get some more villagers on gold, transition them into farms, get Heroic Age. Maybe. Then you can just plant down Migdol strongholds, get Axemen out, and just have a really strong army to deal with what the Oranos is going to be doing. Because with Ayah on 3 town centers with really no fish, He is stuck in the classical age for some time. It's gonna be at least 15 minutes before he advances to the classical age, to the heroic age, I should say. Just because of how delayed everything is because of the water, and losing all the water is huge. Whereas Magic still has all of his water. He's got his fish. He should be rebuilding some of the dead fish that he's lost, and he is doing that as this game continues. There's so much wood in the bank, which is what I was saying. It's like maybe he realized that Ayah would be continuing to fight on this location, and it's like Magic is just going to be dragging his cabinets into the back here and continuing to build those fishing ships up. The Pharaoh back, and Magic is trying to micro this guy around. Now he's realized he doesn't need to have all that wood. Finally, jumping onto the chicken, onto the goat, trying to get that out as fast as he possibly can. But Ayah now got map control. This is a little bit late for Magic. Imagine if that 1,000 food right now was transitioned into food, or at least, sorry, 1,000 wood was transitioned into food, or at least just a little bit of it. You could be in such a really good position right now. But Magic now throwing away some of these cabinets, picking off quite a few of the bareems. So nice micro if he did even micro it. So nice little win there. Has to rebuild some of the cabinets, but he should be totally fine with that. There is a couple of these docks up on this side, but he's going to be doing that there. The Pharaoh is going to be defending against these Prometheans. They do die really quickly. The Promethean offspring only has one population, so losing them doesn't really matter. But I guess they do become half as weak or something. Half as strong-ish. They do 5 damage compared to the Promethean, 10 damage. It's basically exactly the same amount of damage. Just have no HP. Anyways, with war coming up. Just a classic Magic. Magic finally going to the heroic age through segment. I like the segment. Knows he's probably going to have to push through some buildings. So getting the Scarab out to help is going to be key here. Now Magic moving in. Going to be picking off these fishing ships yet again. Just wants to make sure that Ayah isn't getting anything here. But the Promethean offspring taking down his docks right now. Being very, very annoying. Trying to get up a barracks. Magic just delayed his heroic age for so long. What's that, 3 villages? I thought he was just going to cancel them, but 3 villages he wanted to build before going to the heroic age. That's 45 seconds, right, of a delayed heroic age, which is really good, really, really big for Ayah here. And you can see that Ayah's now got like 10 villages on food. He's got 3 fishing ships somehow, still has 3 fishing ships, but so that's kind of like 7 villages on food, so his economy's starting to get really strong. He's starting to get quite a few villages, almost full supply on civilian units. So once he hits that full supply on civilian units, which has got to be fairly soon, he's grabbing his 4th town center right now, which is maybe a little bit too slow. You could get out the population, but that gives Magic a target to attack with Sphinx, and I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens here. As Magic is at 56%. Through segment, he's got 33 favor. That's 1 Scarab. That's 1 Migdol Stronghold. So we'll see what he does with that. Magic sitting with 1,000 gold left in the bank. He's got almost enough gold to just go straight to the Mythic Age, which is not a bad idea in this Ra versus Oranos matchup. Valor does get cast somewhere. And Magic going to be losing this location, or at least losing the dock. Getting close to losing the dock. The cabinets will be able to push these guys away. And is there... Well, the villagers are coming over here. Does Magic... Magic scattered like none of the map right now. He's got a lot of resources. Market coming up. And we do see the Scarab coming in. Wadget coming in. And... Where's... Is he building Migdol Stronghold? He spent 10 favor somewhere. I don't know on what. He's preventing this from going on. There it is. Migdol Stronghold coming down onto the town center. Market up. But Market should be... He should build one over here and start a trade right now. We do see that the village is coming in right now. Nice distraction. I should have left a unit over here. Just one unit just to make sure that that doesn't get snuck or anything. One Promethean would have been enough. Would have been able to start pummeling those villages. But now instead he's coming over and realizing that this location is completely under threat. Osiris is coming through for magic. Copper Shields is researched for magic as well. That's going to be very, very big in order to help him to survive here. The Migdol Stronghold's getting close to being completed here. There is no Skin of the Rhino, so Magic's going to be losing quite a few units right now. But the Migdol Stronghold will be getting up. The Scarab comes in to start hitting this location. The Axemen need to be onto those Murmilla heroes. It's very important. Hyperion coming through for Ayah right now, but Magic is going to be in Osiris in less than 45 seconds. Chaos does get used instantly. Unfortunately, hits the Wadget instead of the Scarab. Potentially would have been, actually you don't get it. He's not Kronos. I thought potentially would have been I honestly cannot remember the god's name. It's the one which gives you Trader. Somebody help me out. This could have been a Trader game if he was Kronos. It would have been a nice one because then he could have stolen the Scarab, but it's not going to happen. Villagers all moving up here. Now Migdol's Stronghold is up. Magic's got 22 favor. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just throw up a secondary Migdol just to make sure he has complete control over here, or at least some of the some towers or something like that. But I have just really no idea what's happening right now. He hasn't checked this gold mine out. It's the only gold mine that Magic could potentially have. And War's coming up. Son of Osiris comes down. Now Magic is feeling real good. The Mummy, though, running straight into this, going to be able to pick off one unit before probably going down if Ayah micros at all, and he does. And that is the dead Mummy for not very much. Town Center now coming up for Magic. And Magic looking like he wants to attack this location. Those Prometheans will die fairly fast. You could get the Son of Osiris to target the citizens, but they do immediately garrison into this manner. And now the Gold Staff has almost been flipped on its head right now. We see Magic is sitting at 148 or 150 population. Ayah sitting at 136 or 160 population. We've got War Elephants or Heavy Elephants. We've got Medium Axemen, and Magic has got complete control over the center of this map. There's one citizen gathering gold right now. The walls are up. The Migdol Stronghold's up. The Prometheans, which should have been sitting over here ages ago, finally make a return. Going to be trying to take down this location here. And we'll see what happens. But the town center is just about to be up for Magic. And he's going to be making a move in onto this gold mine now, jabbing away at that citizen, almost picking him off. The Son of Osiris is getting targeted by that palace, and it looks like Magic is just going to be sending that Son of Osiris right next to the palace to be in a safe spot so that the palace cannot be picking him off. The Terma now going to be picking off some reinforcements over in the back here, but with all of these War Elephant or the Heavy Elephant here, they do so much damage to this palace. It will be dying very soon. And if we check out Ayah, he's going to be short on gold for sure. The rain comes down to delay the Tartarian Gate. Really nice play there. Magic's going to be running this Son of Osiris into this location. Then he's just going to send him straight onto the citizens here. And look at that. They die so quickly with that 60 damage per attack of the Son of Osiris. Look at him go. Trying to pick him off right now. And he does pick off quite a few of them. But the Destroyers are now on top of the Son of Osiris. The Catapult coming in to clean everything else up. One of those War Elephant has been converted by the Lampade. And the Son of Osiris is doing some nice micro between the gate right now as he's cleaning pretty much everything of Ayah up. The War Elephant moving towards the fortified town center. Rain is almost up though, but Ayah's got no line of sight anyway. He could cast the Tartarian Gate here, but I'm sure that Magic has got access to Skin of the Rhino. He doesn't. That's actually kind of big. We'll see if Skin of the Rhino is incoming. No Skin of the Rhino for Magic. So Tartarian Gate going to do a bit more damage than it otherwise would. A champion Contaris coming in that does get picked off. And this town center is just about to fall for Ayah as Magic is going to be picking off this Lampade as well. And now there is a Destroyer coming in here, going to be looking to throw that down, or he's maybe forgotten about it. Shockwave coming down onto these units here. But with the Catapult throwing his catapult ball onto that town center. It's looking like it's probably going to be falling fairly soon. Another couple of villagers coming in to repair it though. He may need some extra catapult, which he does have another one coming in to reinforce, but without the Gontarius to come and take this down, it's going to be really, really big. Tartarian Gate coming down in the front of Magic's town center. There's no villagers in sight to help prevent this from doing its damage right now, and Ayah decides to tap out as the town center is just about to fall. GG, well played by Magic. Ayah with 0 gold in the bank, or 12 gold in the bank, only 1 villager on that gold line. About to lose his 3rd town center, has no trade route set up, and he just decides, nah, that's GG. So well played by Magic, taking this game, getting him 2 wins, making this series a really close 2 wins to 3 for Ayah. So we'll move on to the next game really shortly. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and we'll get the next game going very, very soon.